Whenever there are huge protests in Iran, people are fast to say it is the end of the Islamic regime. They want to believe the mullahs will be sent packing. They fail to understand the religious and ideological aspects of the regime. The concept of martyrdom that reigns supreme in the theology and among their followers. Iran's population is more than 91 million. And even if it is only 20% of the people that support the regime, that is still 18.2 million people. And if 10% of those that support them are willing to be deleted for the cause, that is a massive 1.8 million people. In my mind, a successful overthrow will see over 1 million deleted people. Let's dive in, and I will explain how I came to this. Standing in the bustling streets of Tehran, at a distance, there's call to prayer. Crowds move like waves, but beneath the surface, an unbreakable fortress looms. That's the Iranian regime, overthrowing it. It's not just hard, it's a Herculean task that could shatter more than a government. It could tarnish an entire faith. Iran isn't just any country. It's the beating heart of Shia Islam, the vanguard, the self-proclaimed protector, the symbol of Shiism. Since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, the regime has positioned itself as the ultimate defender of Shia Muslims worldwide. From Lebanon to Iraq, Yemen to Syria, Iran's influence stretches like an octopus, weaving a narrative of resistance against oppression. You see, for millions of Shia followers, the regime isn't merely political, it's sacred. Enter the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. He isn't a president you vote out. He's the embodiment of wilayat-e-faqih, the guardianship of the Islamic jurist. This doctrine is the cornerstone of the regime, rooted deep in Shia theology. Let me break it down simply. In 12er Shia Islam, the main branch in Iran, believers follow 12 imams, infallible guides descended from Prophet Muhammad. The 12th, Muhammad al-Mahdi, vanished into occultation centuries ago. He's hidden, alive, waiting to return as the Messiah and usher in justice. But until then, who's in charge? Well, that's where wilayat-e-faqih steps in. It argues that a qualified Islamic scholar, a faqih or jurist, must take guardianship over the community. Not just spiritual stuff, we're talking full authority over politics, society, and law. The faqih ensures everything aligns with Islamic principles, acting as a steward in the imam's absence. Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini supercharged this idea during the revolution. In his writings, he pushed for absolute guardianship, wilayat-e-mutlaqah, giving the faqih unlimited power to protect Islam, even overriding Sharia rules if needed for the greater good. To qualify, the faqih must be a top cleric, pious, just, knowledgeable in jurisprudence, and capable of leading. In Iran, an assembly of experts picks him, but once in, his word is divine-like. Challenge him? You're not just rebelling against a man. You're defying God's will on earth. That's the hook they use, and it sinks deep. The Constitution enshrines it. Article 5 makes the supreme leader the ultimate overseer, vetoing laws, appointing military heads, guiding the nation. Now, imagine trying to topple this. Protests erupt like they did in 2009 with the Green Movement, or more recently in 2022 after Mahsa Amini's death. Crowds chant for freedom. But the regime's response? Swift, brutal, calculated. And even the latest wave of protests that kicked off on December 28, 2025, sparked by a crashing economy. And currency collapse ended with the same repression, and protests were suppressed. What started as economic gripes ballooned into nationwide fury, hitting all 31 provinces with calls for regime change. The regime hit back hard, internet blackouts, mass arrests. Over 10,000 detained, and a death toll climbing past 12,600, according to rights groups. Protests have eased under this crush, but it shows the regime's playbook: suppress now, survive later. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, that's their elite force, over 150,000 strong, loyal to the core. They're not just soldiers. They're ideologues, trained to see dissent as an attack on Islam itself. You see, the IRGC controls vast swaths of the economy. Oil, construction, telecoms, they are in everything. To overthrow the regime, you will have to dismantle this economic empire first. Many see the regime as the path to salvation, protecting Shia heritage from erasure. Enter martyrdom. In Shia Islam, it's glorified. Think Imam Hussein's heroic stand at Karbala, dying for justice. The regime taps this vein deep. Millions of Iranian shiiyaa, including from the Basij, which boasts 3 to 5 million reserves and up to 600,000 ready for immediate, call up and would give up their lives, embracing shahada to stop an overthrow. It's not exaggeration, it's embedded. During the Iran-Iraq War, waves of young men charged minefields, keys to paradise around their necks. Today, Basij and IRGC recruits are primed the same way. They would martyr themselves in droves, seeing it as eternal glory, defending the faith's vanguard. That willingness turns any uprising into a bloodbath. Then there's the propaganda machine. State TV, Friday sermons, school curriculums all hammer home the message. America, Israel, the West, they're out to destroy Islam through us. Sanctions are seen as a test of faith. Economic hardship, sacrifices for a greater cause. This narrative binds people. Even critics hesitate, fearing what comes after. And internationally, its allies like Russia and China provide arms. Tech vetoes in the UN. Iran's nuclear program. It's a deterrent, shrouded in ambiguity, making invasion suicidal. Remember 1980, the Iran-Iraq War? 8 years of hell, 1 million dead, yet the regime survived. That resilience is etched in national memory. But here's the twist. Internal divisions exist. Youth crave freedom. Women demand rights. The economy groans under inflation. Yet the regime adapts. They co-opt tech for surveillance. Drones, monitoring of social media. Dissenters vanish into Evin prison, or worse. Imagine a successful overthrow. Blood in the streets, factions start warring. Reformists versus hardliners versus monarchists. Shia clerics splinter. Some back the old guard. Others push for secularism. Globally, Shia movements weaken. Hezbollah loses funding. Assad in Syria is already overthrown. Iran may even become another Libya. Fragmented, lawless. Who wants that stain on Shia Islam? You see, the regime's followers aren't just defending power, they're safeguarding identity. A grandmother in calm praise for the regime's longevity, fearing her grandchildren's faith diluted. A militiaman in Tehran grips his rifle, convinced he's on the front lines of a holy war. So, why so difficult? Layers upon layers, military might, economic control, ideological grip, global stakes. But at its core, it's the fear of desecrating the sacred. Overthrow Iran, and you risk making Shia Islam look like a failed experiment. Shia followers will fight tooth and nail. Arrests, executions, martyrdom, whatever it takes. So let's reflect. Is change possible? Maybe through slow reform, international pressure, but revolution. It's going to be almost impossible, not with millions of religious fanatics clamoring to give up themselves to the cause. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think or what topics you'd like to see next. Also remember, sip and subscribe. The button is down there, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on new content. Stay awesome, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you in the next one.